Um, my name is Milo, and I am a Libro for Shark Bite. I am the vice captain, and who are we here with today?
Co-owner of CVR.
Yes, yes. Okay. So currently I came here to interview you is because I'm trying to interview different captains and everybody throughout the CVL community. So won't you tell me about yourself just a little bit? Okay, so what is your position?
I'm an outside hitter.
Okay, okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, so do you have a current team, or do you have a current team that you're on, or that you are a captain of, or anything as such?
I own the team Hokori. They're
Right?
going to probably be the Suntory Sunbirds pretty soon.
Okay. That's okay. That's a cool name. Okay, that's a cool name. Okay, so since you are the co-owner, I've heard that different kinds of things that are going to be dished out and stuff. So won't can't you tell just or share just like a little bit that you guys are going to be doing for the leagues in CVO?
Depends on what you'd like to know.
Oh, anything? Well, not too serious, or not too petrous. Just something, just small details, small details.
For league, currently we got about 48 teams. So we
Right.
should be having around 24 matches per week. Right now, we haven't decided how many rounds we're going to do. But right now, since it's the first season, we want it to go successfully. So we're probably going to
Right.
have maybe 4 to 5 rounds of qualifying matches. And then we're going to go into playoffs.
Okay.
And again, since we're trying to have a more successful season with
Mhm.
48 teams, we didn't really want to give, too many teams playoff entry. We didn't want to
Right.
keep too many teams out of it either. So the way we're going to do this is when you look at the standings, because there's going to be a sheet released, later on to the public to see. Right now, the captains can see it, but the public will be able to see it later on.
Right.
The top 12 teams will get an automatic bid into the playoffs,
Okay.
and seeds 13 or ranks, I guess you'd say, 13 through 20 will
Right.
kind of play in like a little mini tournament of their own, and 4
Okay.
teams will advance out of those. So we will have a 16-team playoff tournament.
Okay. Okay. That sounds okay. That sounds adequate. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty swell. Pretty good. Okay. So I also have this question here. Okay, so mind you, I know that they're saying, a couple of teams that are, pretty good recently. Won't you say, do you have a favorite team or a favorite player as of now?
Okay, can I will ask you a little bit of a question just so I can get a clear picture of what you're asking. Are you asking me if I have a personal favorite, or are you asking if I have a favorite to win the league or be the best player or something like that?
Oh, I'm asking as like, just in general, just in both, like in both. I'm just asking in all general, like who's going to win the league or what is your favorite player in personal, like in your personal eyes. Let's just ask this first. Who is your best player or the best player that you are seeing right now, as in your eyes?
So
Just it's your personal favorite.
currently, it's gonna sound. I don't think it'll sound mean. However, it's
Okay.
very hard for me to keep track of all the players we have.
Yes.
But I will say, personally, in terms of a team that works well together, I see a
Mhm.
lot in Canada. Canada's
Okay.
very good. Then you have another team like Japan. I haven't seen too much of them, but I know that they're always going to give people trouble. But
Right.
back to Canada, if we're talking about players who I believe are the best in their position, right now, personally, as an outside hitter, I can't put my finger on best outside hitter because there's a lot of good outside hitters we see in our league. There's a lot of good oppos. However, I think as a middle blocker, Canada's player Ace Gimme kind of sets himself apart from the rest of the middle blockers, and I'd
Right.
probably currently put him as the best middle in the league.
Okay.
He's kind of held that position for quite a while since CVR was still very small, and now we're at 11,000 members, and he's still one of the best.
Okay. That is really freaking wonderful. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Um. So now about another question that I have. Maybe either two more questions, and then I'll ask you a question yourself that you probably have in mind. So, um. Okay, so as for now, how do you think the game itself, CVO, is going? Like, is it going well? Is it making progress? Is everything going swell as planned?
Well, actually, I think this will be very good for your interview because we have a very nice story, but one that you wouldn't expect at all. Because
Right.
are things going to plan? No, absolutely not. Things are not going to plan, but for a good reason. We never thought, honestly, we never believed this game would blow up like it has
Right.
and get the following that it's had. So this game was started as a closed community, 100-member thing. I was just a regular player. Mitchu, the other owner, was a regular player. This was run by Matt and one other guy named Carlo when he was still here.
Okay.
And that community was a closed community game. We didn't think much of it. And then we started inviting more players in. 1 second.
Yes.
My bad. Someone walked in, that's all.
Yes.
But anyways, we had a closed community with 100 or so players for a while, and that grew to 200 because, friend invites were a thing. And
Yes.
the game just blew up the second Keone had entered. Because Keone had made it blow up on TikTok. Additionally,
Right.
with Keone, now you hear that a lot. Oh, Keone is, the big media guy, which is true. He does a lot for us media-wise. However, someone I'd like to personally give a shout out to is someone who used to play on my team. He now plays at a team called Seho High. His username is Ferrari. He has a huge following because he actually did a series where he would impersonate D1 college athletes in CVR. So he would go into Publix and pretend to be them, and these videos got a ton of popularity, caught wind. It was insane.
Okay.
To the point where actually one of the players reposted his video because they thought it was funny.
Okay, that's actually freaking cool, man. Holy heck! Like,
it's been amazing. So no, we're actually not going according to plan, but we're so lucky that the plan has been, it hasn't been going to plan for the good of it.
wow, man. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually like I never knew that, but that's actually like that's cool. That's actually freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie. That is obviously perfectly.
Hey, man. I started as a regular player in a closed community game with 200 guys. Now I'm a co-owner that helps the owners with 11,000 people to take care of.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You guys are blessed, and I want to thank you guys for making a game. Because I'm not gonna lie, a person like me, I'm just gonna say in BVL, I'm sorry, I just couldn't take it. Like I'm sorry, but I thank you guys for patiently and doing everything. I am blessed for you guys to do this game footage and put this game on here and actually make this game a league and everything. I'm saying this as a media person, as a Libro. I thank you guys for doing this. And thank you guys for adding stuff, And I'm not gonna lie to you, I cannot wait for the new code to come out once you guys have more people that's coming inside the game. It being more versatile.
He's got to do a code at 1 million visits, I think, because we're pretty much there. Hold on, let me check right now. Actually, Yeah, we're 50,000 visits away from 1 million, so I feel like he's got to do something for that.